Boom. What up, VOD watchers? If this goes up on YouTube at all, how you doing? How you doing? Boom, bam, ciabatta. We here.
Let's get it.
Let's get it, folks. Who's gonna be first? Who's it gonna be? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get them in the door. What up, Magma Storm, DJ Precious, a bear with internet, Phantom Finger, Boober Man, Jaden, J Ninja, SGVR. How you say that name, bruh? Why are you coming already? This ain't.
We only live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Alright. Let you do it.
I farted when I heard InternetCity went live. What? What you on, bruh? What you on, bruh? What up, Lakeisha? Love how you stuttered on me. Bruh, my fault, bruh. It started moving fast, bruh. Jeez Louise. We doing good, bruh.
How y'all doing, bro?
We've been stuck on guns and hunting, bruh. We trying to hunt some shit, bruh. We coming on here on YouTube first to give y'all these 3 quick ones. Then we gonna go to Twitch, where the real niggas be. You won't be here long, hate to say it, bro. As long as you here now, bro. The day been good, bro. We got a recording in. We learned some information. Trying to book some hunting adventures.
He's gonna pick up the charge tomorrow.
Trying to fish. Bet. Well, I'm charging that battery. Well, he can't. Well, like, tow?
Mm-hmm. Come get both of them.
Wait, the
Durango too.
Oh, the Durango.
He's switching out the wheels and everything.
Oh, okay. Can you make it clap? No, bruh. You'll be on Twitch when we switch over. Real Ninja. Real Ninja, Real Ninja. Yeah, you can take the RSX too.
What's up with the RSX?
Huh?
What's wrong with the RSX?
The new parts. The side skirts and stuff.
Alright.
Take all them motherfuckers, bruh. City Kid, what up, bruh?
What's going on, gangy? You
Y'all
going
still
anywhere
ball?
Wednesday or no?
Hell no, we ain't ball, bruh. I got my shit. You know what I'm saying?
You going anywhere Wednesday? No.
It depends on if you want.
Alright.
Cause we could chat. I wanna go fishing, bro. I wanna catch something, bro. I need a. Oh, you know what? Huh? Oh, we need somebody with a boat. Need somebody like with that shit.
Oh, we can just go fish right there. They be fishing right there.
No, I'm trying to like be out there catching them basses and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I feel like we could go fish off the you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Off the shit. But like video wise, like we can be out there type joint. Like really in it. Like
right.
This how you catch the bass, this where they be type joint. That makes sense, chat? Drunk fishing? Hell no. I ain't going nowhere drunk on no boat.
No, facts.
Not for another 5 years till I get used to it, bro. Pull up. Mikey about to pull an alligator. I hope not. What up, Alex? What up, Alec, bro? The fish will catch you. What does that even mean?
Type shit.
React to more degenerosity? We actually need to, actually. You actually right.
Bet.
You actually right, bro.
But let's get it.
You should try hog hunting. Oh, we already on that, twin. Trust and believe.
What's up, Zay?
Trust and believe, bruh. We're gonna be on Twitch, bruh. We're gonna be on Twitch. All right. It's the plan, YouTube. All my ninjas. If you listening to me, listen to the words coming out my mouth. We got 3 videos for y'all, and then we're gonna go home to Twitch. So enjoy this while you can. Get your Twitch account made with the YouTube stream in the background. When we switch over, you'll be good. little nigga. All right, for sure. All right, first up, we got Glorb. For all my ninjas that's here. Let's see. We got Glorb Go official music video. Ooh wee.
My whole damn life.
Uh-oh.
Waiting for this
Dankton.
moment. They're done. They're falling.
They falling, yo.
I made the sky fall. Yeah. Down for the city of
Hey.
I'm standing done.
Yo.
Down for the city of
Apple.
They ain't dead enough.
Yo.
Down the city of my name. Drums spinning through the rain.
Yo. In the hell, yeah.
Feel me in my veins. Down the city know my name. I've been taking what I want, but it's not enough. Focus on my words like a formula.
Yo.
Acting like a slut.
Like it in the video, it's a good video. This man is evil, bro. They ain't dead enough. All this shit ain't enough. You have a problem, Dankton. Okay, my brother.
Words like a formula.
Hey.
Everybody acting like a slut. Down to fun. If I'm going down, of course I'm taking all the
Yo.
The fight ain't winning me, I go to war. I'm a tyrant for this money when I
The flow switch.
Yeah.
Twisted with that fire stick.
I'm a time.
Oh,
When I stack it, build a wall.
Okay.
I'm a tired with the money when I stack it. Okay.
Let's go.
That's that.
If I'm going down, of course I'm taking all the but the fight ain't winning me.
Wait, that was a Formula One bar back there? Wait, where was
I've
it?
been taking what I want, but it's not enough. I've been focused on my words like a formula.
Oh, I've been focused on my ones fucking. Yo.
If I'm going down, of course I'm taking all
Yo.
but the fight ain't winning me, I go to war. I'm a tyrant for this money when I
Like I built a wall, hey.
Twisted with that fire stick and turn them into s'mores. Bullets getting came to eat the poor.
Yeah.
Here today to mourn a tragedy in Bikini Bottom.
Wait a
The crusty
minute.
crew fought hard against the evil of Dankton for many years.
Oh, damn.
But alas, they have finally fallen.
Damn.
Man, I came to eat them all, for they made up Bobby Rossett.
Yeah.
Laid them on the wall.
Ah.
Viral in that coffin, numbers added to the mold. And
Please.
they fell the way we tossed them, they want smoke, Super Bowl.
Woo! Let's go! He's a killer! He's a killer, goddammit!
And numbers added to the mold. And they fell the way we tossed them, they want smoke,
Super Bowl. Go!
From the city of
Go! Go! Go!
I'm standing done.
Go! Go!
Down from the city.
Oh, this one going on the playlist too.
They ain't dead enough. Down, now the
This is a head bobber. Yo!
drums spinning through the rain.
Yo!
They gon' feel me in my veins.
Hey.
Now the city know my name.
Second verse? Please!
This will be third.
No!
Third. Yeah, they already
Oh,
did
third.
third.
Third!
No, this can't be happening.
I won.
Bikini Bottom is
They rewinded time.
Oh, damn. That was heat. That was well worth the wait, Glorb. That was
fire.
well worth
That
the
was
wait.
fire.
Fire, bro.
No, the Hellcat with me.
Hold on. Go back. Bring it back one time with the Hellcat scene.
I'm swinging and banging, bro.
Come on, Tube. Don't do us like this. It is.
They ain't dead enough.
I love that for it. Yeah.
Damn. That motherfucker clean, too.
Now the city know my name. I've been taking what I
Who
want,
doing this
but it's not
animation?
enough. I've been focused on my words.
Yo!
I'm taking all the
That was fire, bro.
That's some real niggy shit right
That was fire,
there.
bro. That's impressive.
Alright. Oh, Lord.
That's impressive, bro.
Yeah, run it back. I'm putting that on a playlist. Y'all think I'm playing, bro?
That's your fire.
Fire!
Alright, legal.
Alright, let's talk about it, bro. Snow White, Disney's worst disaster in years. We need to discuss
Around
this.
the last year,
Shout out to
I've been
Jamari.
keeping up with the news regarding the
Superman.
latest live-action Disney film, Snow White. And from the start, it really did seem like this movie was destined to be a commercial failure, as they tried to replace the dwarves with the Justice Squad of Diversity.
Like, why would you?
Also, I hate to say it. I hate to be that person.
What?
Why was she black? Right? Like, we already had the beef with Little Mermaid. Why y'all smut that black and changed another white woman to another ethnicity? Stop doing this, bro. Y'all making them niggas hate us.
Yeah, for sure.
Stop spinning the block.
Y'all already know Walt Disney ain't want Snow White to be touched.
Yeah.
But y'all decided to make a remake anyway.
And she's from another ethnicity. She might not be black.
Hispanic. She not black.
She Hispanic, but damn, stop. Y'all done spun the black.
Man. We was cool with the mermaid, but this one we can't stand behind.
Nah, we wasn't even cool with the mermaid. It was like, oh, this was up. But like, damn.
But at least the mermaid was a good movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie. This one was ass.
Showing that the Snow White movie replaced the 7 dwarves with 7 average people instead. Do you think Disney made the right choice doing
Yeah, you ain't.
It's a bad thing. I'm not agreeing with it. You're replacing jobs that people could have as
No. Let's be honest.
There's
some of their faults because they was complaining. The reason they switched them is because they was complaining about using dwarves. And Disney, instead of just sticking to the characters that everybody has known, some dwarves, some little people. So they was listening to the minority. So instead of sticking to the script, that we've been knowing that they Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs for what, 70 years?
All right, so boom. Let's take the dwarves. Let's take the dwarves out of fucking Lord of the Rings. Let's take them out of Lord of the Rings, bro.
What are we talking about?
Like,
so they listened to the minority and they changed it, and then the other half of the little people or the majority, whoever, started complaining again.
Bro, this was our job.
Oh, now you taking jobs. Now you switching the story,
bro.
And now they changed it back.
It's so bad.
So they put both in the movie. They put the average people and
it was like half and half.
Yeah.
people. Snow White and the 7 dwarfs. It's 4 dwarfs.
Now, obviously, people absolutely hated that idea. A lot of people find these dwarves to be iconic.
Yeah.
The 2 main talent in the film, Rachel Ziegler and Gal Gadot, went on a ton of interviews basically saying...
Yeah, bro, she
single-handedly ruined 70% of the movie failing is her.
Because her and what she was saying that these marketing impressive events.
This rendition of the film was going to be altered quite a bit, with the main theme now being feminism.
The reality is that the cartoon was made 85 years ago, and therefore it's extremely dated when it comes to the ideas of women being in roles of power.
You think she ever gonna get another movie like this big, or do you think she cooked her career?
I think she cooked. No, because these niggas are stupid.
Nah, the reason why I asked that, because remember the dude from Fantastic Four?
Which one?
The one with Michael B. Jordan.
Which dude?
The Mr. Fantastic.
Okay, what about?
All right, he hasn't had like a. Remember, he was on a run before that.
I don't know who he is. So
well, the dude, that actor was on a run. They put him in Fantastic Four, and they kind of just crushed his career. Michael B. Jordan got lucky because that was kind of like one of his first like really big roles. But he had a lot of stuff. Michael B. Jordan had a lot of breakout roles, like a lot of roles that just went above and beyond and went crazy. So it's like, the question for you is, because of how bad because this movie did terrible, comparable to other movies that have done bad, this movie, Dragon Ball Evolution's bad.
Red Rod, appreciate that dono.
Appreciate you, Red.
MASH, we can't really do MASH content because they be hoeing, but it could go one of 2 ways. Okay. There, like, you never know, because honestly, this role should ruin her career.
Yeah, 100%.
Because
her as a
not
person
because of the role, but because of her and what she said.
Yeah, her as a person kind of sucks.
Yeah, it should ruin her career.
And I'm all for female leads. Ladies, get your, you know what I'm saying, fight the power.
But on the other hand, Ezra Miller.
I don't know what power we fight, but fight it.
That's his name, right? Ezra Miller?
Yeah. Well, his career is dead.
But they still gave him.
Well, you gotta. Well,
I'm just saying it should ruin her career.
Yeah.
But there's idiots in Hollywood.
Well, the reason why Urza kept his job, the movie was 80% done. So if they would have fired Urza, it would have cost them way more than you know what I'm saying? That's why Urza's not getting another role. And that's all.
At the same time, you put out a movie with a known assaulter.
And you also got to remember that was after it was majority done. They also have to recoup some of their money. This is the same situation. This is not as bad as Urza, but it's a more of a financial hit. Ezra,
whatever his name is, I think her career is ruined in my head. But you never know. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no,
you never know.
Also, the fact that she's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's the proactive one, and she's the one who set the terms.
Keep in mind, this film has technically been in the making since 2016, and with this being based on the first animated...
And they messed up that on.
I ain't gonna lie, this might be GG's for Gal Gadot too. Because Gal Gadot, her acting is so shit! She got a terrible acting range. Like, I mean, it's so like.
What else has she been in?
Bro, she was in I forgot. She's been in a few movies, but the craziest part, like, she's always the same actor. I don't know how to explain it. She's always the same actor. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed her in Justice League,
it's
but
worse
like
than Mario movie.
Mario
movie was great to me.
Unless you're talking about the OG.
The old ones.
The OG Mario.
Wonder Woman, that's the first time I seen her. I didn't think it was terrible, but it's probably when you take her outside of something like Wonder Woman and you try to mix it up is where you can see like, it's the same character. It's almost like when people say, is it Michael B. Jordan? You know what it's comparable to? The Rock always playing The Rock. Yeah. That's exactly. Way bottom terrible version of The Rock. Okay.
Right there.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Film ever, a staple in the Disney IP, fans had very high expectations. Now by 2021, it began to really materialize. The film had now been casted, written, and they knew who the director would be. And then obviously it ran into these problems with public perception by the time the trailer would actually come out.
Weird.
So Disney had to go back to the drawing board. Obviously, it ran into these problems with public perception by the time the trailer would actually come out.
Weird.
Before the
so
trailer
Disney had to go back to the drawing board, which delayed the release of this film by an entire year.
Damn.
And in the end, the total budget for this movie was $209 million. And strangely enough, now that this thing is finally going to see the light of day, it seems like Disney is doing everything in their power to just...
Maleficent. Her name was Maleficent. That's her name. It took me so fucking long.
Get it over
I think that's Maleficent. Maleficent? I think that's her name. Gal Gadot, isn't that who she's playing? Maleficent?
No, that was Angela.
No, but I think that's this same character, isn't it?
Maleficent is the Snow White motherfucker?
Yeah, am I right?
Wait. So Maleficent, that character comes from Snow White?
If I remember correctly. Or no. No, it's the Evil Queen. Somebody let us know. I can't. The Evil Queen is. What's the queen's name?
Oh, it's not Maleficent.
Maleficent is Cinderella. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
Yeah, that's Cinderella. Okay. But who is? Doesn't she have a specific name?
Maleficent is Sleeping Beauty.
Doesn't she have a specific name?
Wait, time the fuck out. I'm so confused. Wait.
The Evil Queen. I could have sworn she had a. What?
Snow White wasn't knocked out?
What you mean?
Before the door, didn't the dwarves wake her up?
No, the dwarves didn't wake her up.
So Sleeping Beauty didn't have. Wait, I'm confusing them in my head. I haven't seen none of these motherfuckers in. Wait. Sleeping Beauty was the apple, right? Sleeping Beauty was the apple, right? I'm having one of those moments. I'm having one of those moments. I'm having one of those moments where I forgot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god!
This is not about being uncultured. I don't care. I don't keep up with fucking these stories. No. Like I heard them, like when I was little. Oh god! But then, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you say Snow White, I'm like, oh, I heard Snow White.
Snow White.
If you say Sleeping Beauty, I'm like, oh, I heard Sleeping Beauty.
Snow White is the one that bit the apple.
Snow White bit the apple and got knocked out. The poison apple.
It was like the eternal sleep or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. You said who? Snow White.
Snow White bit the apple.
And who the fuck is Sleeping Beauty?
Sleeping Beauty's the wheel. Snow White's the apple. Yeah, Snow White's the apple. Sleeping Beauty's the one that touched the wheel and then pricked her finger. Right? Formaldehyde.
Wait. So Snow White bit the apple.
Yeah.
And she walked up to the doors, right?
Yeah.
So I was right.
But yeah.
That's what I said.
The wheel, are y'all hot? Nah, bro. Sleeping Beauty pricked her finger.
It's the same fucking story.
Ask Ginger.
That's why. That's why. Huh?
Who the fuck is Ginger?
Ask Ginger. Fuck, I don't fucking know.
The Sleeping Beauty got kissed by the prince. Like, wow, walk that bitch up. And then
Snow White bit the apple, passed out.
Just like that.
She ate the apple after the doors. But I knew she was fucking knocked out. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's because he said no. I knew.
That's how he woke up.
I knew she was not. Because I remember.
That's how he woke up.
They both did. So they both. It's the same fucking. That's why I'm confused.
It's down there the same story.
And so Maleficent is from Sleeping Beauty.
Yes.
That's what. Yeah. That's what. You know what I'm saying? This shit it's the same shit. Just fucking.
It's all Shrek. It's all really Shrek for real.
Type shit. Yeah.
That nigga say.
I can see the steam coming out of Mikey's ears from his headphones. The gears working. Okay, forget
say,
you.
That nigga say, yeah, wake up. We go on that day. We go on that day, baby. We go on that day.
Before we continue, anybody remember Black Cauldron?
Yeah.
You remember that? It's so random. That's for some reason I've seen that movie multiple times. I still don't remember it now.
Bro, because nigga, they was PK firing that bitch at one point.
Yeah.
Like because Black Cauldron.
What up, Mountain Dew?
They played it
I had
the
that
most.
on VHS.
They played that bitch the most.
Anyway, I just remember them running through the forest, running from shit. Yeah.
My favorite scene is I think it was Black Cauldron, where the dragon start blowing fire.
I don't remember a lot.
Is that Black Cauldron? I don't know why that it was. No, that might have been Sleeping Beauty.
You see how it's just they start fusing together.
Yeah,
that's why I'm like, wait, which is what the.
In fact, I would say they're downright sick of the headache this movie has become. And today we're going to talk about why Disney is basically saying, here, damn, with the release of this film.
Jamari is the king of the webcam, bro.
A lot of articles like this come out. Disney scales back Snow White Hollywood premiere amid Rachel Ziegler and Gal Gadot controversies.
They know she.
And when they
had
say
to put it out,
back,
bro. They
this
know
is what
she
they mean.
it.
Disney is hosting a Hollywood premiere of Snow White on March 15th, which is in 2 days. But the studio won't be rolling out a robust red carpet like it usually does. The afternoon festivities will include a pre-party and screening at the El Capitan Theater, with star Rachel Ziegler and Gal Gadot. However, the red carpet will not include the dozens of media outlets usually.
What did she play before this, Rachel Ziegler? Y'all let me know in the
invited
chat.
by Disney to interview the cast and creatives at its premieres. Instead, coverage will be limited to photographers and a house crew. So it essentially seems like Disney wants as much control of this red carpet premiere as they can get. They don't want these people being asked any more spontaneously tough questions. They don't want this entire thing to become more political than it already has. And to a lot of people in the industry, this seems to be a pretty clear sign that Disney does not have a lot of faith in this movie. And the other reason people started to share that opinion was because of the way they decided to pre-sale the tickets for this movie.
Get tickets now for the magical.
Okay, so that's what she plays.
Musical.
Yeah, Mirror.
Movie event.
It's time.
I don't know what it is about this specific frame right here, but I feel like they just did her beyond dirty with this horrible CGI.
Okay, I was about to say, it don't look like she
And they switched the dwarves to CGI too instead of hiring Luke. That's what they was mad.
Wait. I thought when you said half, it was like 4 cast members that were real. You mean the
No. I meant no.
These niggas evil.
I meant the other half of the dwarf community, little people community.
No.
Yeah.
No, wait. So they're all dwarves.
They got the minority. You know how the minority is always louder. They got that quote unquote feedback, and they was gonna take the dwarves out.
Yeah.
With the other motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And then they got the feedback from everybody else, and they was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
And so they just squeezed the people down.
So they put the dwarves back in along with the other motherfuckers. And then instead of hiring little people as dwarves, I forgot what the average people are called in the movie. Instead of hiring little people for the dwarves, they CGI them in.
No way.
Yeah.
I mean, they got her ass out here looking like a bobblehead. And overall, whoever styled her hair for this movie just did her beyond dirty.
I mean, it's close to what it is.
They just need the fucking thing.
The bow. She need the bow.
Yeah.
I mean, they got her out here looking more like Lord Farquaad than Snow White.
The haircut is atrocious.
This is my
regardless.
kingdom. You dare
there it is.
to disobey me. The queen stole it from all of us. Come on. Can you point me in the right direction?
And the other thing I think is that they made these dwarfs look like absolute shit. I mean, like, who the fuck is that? Oh, big face looking ass, oh, scary face looking ass. This shit's gonna haunt me in my fucking nightmares. I mean, I'm serious, guys. Don't you just want to smack him in his big old water head? The other funny thing is that you just had Disney hiding hundreds upon hundreds of replies to this.
Somebody was going to war.
Obviously had negative feelings about this trailer. But yeah, back
they got
to the
so many
release,
less views.
They would announce these back on March 10th, which is only 11 days before the actual premiere of this movie, like the public premiere. And that is very abnormal for a movie of this caliber that Disney spent so much money on. When you compare this release to something like The Little Mermaid, which was one of the last live-action movies that Disney did, you can see the big difference is that they released these pre-sale tickets about 1 month before the release date, which has now been like the current standard for Disney's bigger films. In fact, the last time a studio would roll something out in a similar fashion was actually when Universal came out with The Flash. And obviously, they ended up having this absolute creep cast as the main character. And I mean, look at the things this guy was doing, okay? He was accused of committing assault, burglary, disorderly conduct, harassment.
Supposedly, but like, this is the thing. And also, this is another thing. If they would have canceled the movie, they were contractually obligated to pay him. Like, he was already paid, but they were going to have to pay him like money.
I can't see. Well, it's Warner Brothers. It ain't Disney.
And you also got to remember this.
If it was Disney, I would say I can't see them not having out in the contract for shit like this. But it's not Disney.
I feel like there was outs, but because of how the contracts were, because you got to remember. The Flash movie, this isn't just one rolling gear, right? There were so many things that went into this. It's several things contractually that would have had to happen, and I think it would have set them up for failure. I think they approached it because and also you got to remember they are still getting sued by Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, and Henry Cavill supposedly. So your stars are suing you. Because you're the reason they can't get other jobs. The last guy you had, you know what I'm saying? And this is all like...
It's a big mess.
Yeah, so, and like a lot of this, we're not too sure about like the legality of it, especially the lawsuits. But with all that, I could be like, all right, cool, fuck it. Like, whatever, we'll get this movie out.
Just put it out, bro.
And then also, they can write that, if it's a loss, they can write it off.
Yeah.
They can write off a loss opposed to them getting a suit. If they get lost, if it's a lawsuit, I don't think you can write off a lawsuit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
we just watched Glory Twin.
Yeah, and that puts them in a bigger financial loss. Y'all let me know if I'm correct.
Minors. Obviously, back then, that film had a ton of negative PR. Universal probably felt like they were on a sinking ship. Yep. And so for that situation to be compared with this Disney situation, and for them to kind of decide to go that same route, kind of tells people that Disney is more or less just going through the motions here. Just for more reference, this is what the Little Mermaid premiere was looking like.
To celebrate the film's world premiere.
Basically, what I'm trying to show here is that Disney is more accustomed to making entire events about this. They love to invite all the biggest media outlets to come out and basically give them some good publicity in anticipation for a movie's release. Where they will do things like invite celebrities to come on. They'll do an entire theme for the night. Basically, it seems like they'll actually give a shit. An inside source had this to say: they've been going through the motions on Snow White, all but saying, we need to get this thing over with. An advanced sales cycle of less than 2 weeks just screams, we have zero faith in this thing. And it couldn't come at a worse point when the industry is just trying to limp along to May. And obviously, guys, people do not go to the movies at the same clip like they did 10 or 20 years ago. But when I looked up some local tickets for this movie at some very popular locations in Austin, Texas, almost every theater I saw...
Tan Superman, you in Austin? Let's hang.
Let's do something, bro.
Matter of fact, scroll down. You in Austin? Let's hang.
What you trying to do, bro?
I don't know.
Go message him or something, bro. Message him or something, bro.
Had not made one single sale. And I'm not talking about just for the premiere, which will be on like a Thursday, so you could say, oh, it's just a little bit of a weird day for someone to go take their kid to see a movie like this. Because I checked that Friday night, I checked the entire weekend, and literally every local theater I had checked had sold less than 2 tickets. Even before the LA premiere news, however, there was a sense that Disney was being a bit bashful about Snow White. One theater owner and a rival studio source says that Disney's massive marketing machine has been uncharacteristically quiet until recently, noting advanced ticket sales didn't commence until Monday, less than 2 weeks before the film's release. Many of the studio's live-action family tentpoles in recent years have typically become available to book at least a month before the film opens. Disney would also release this clip from the film.
You were saying...
It's just... Your Majesty, people are struggling, and it may not be much, but when I was young, my parents and I we'd pick apples. We'd take them and make pies, then go out into the village.
It's like...
That's a terrible sneak peek.
No. What I'm saying is... Sleeping Beauty is Disney too, right?
Yeah.
It's like they just...
I believe so.
They just carbon copied the characters. Because Maleficent looked like that too. They just carbon copy. You know what it probably was? Oh, Walt says don't touch Snow White. Let's just recreate. That's probably what it was. That's probably.
Didn't Walt make that one too?
Huh?
Didn't Walt?
I don't know.
Pies are luxuries. They don't need luxuries. It confuses them.
Something small, something sweet even can make you believe that there's more to being alive than mere subsistence.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
I mean, honestly, based on this one scene, Gal Gadot does not seem like a very good actress at all. I mean, she seems like her face only has one expression. Like that boy Plank from Ed, Ed and Eddie. It's just the same thing over and over again. That shit don't move.
What kind of clip is they just...
It's fair, brave, true.
It's like she trying, but it just don't come out.
People are also noting that they changed the fundamental reason why she's called Snow White. Disney's Snow White says she got her name because she survived a bitter snowstorm.
My father told me long ago I braved a bitter storm of snow.
And as much as I don't...
why? Oh, I guess he about to explain, because I didn't even know why her name was Snow White. Let's find out.
It's because of her skin.
Oh, because she was pale as shit?
Yeah. She's pale in the original.
Really like accounts like this. I find them to be a little bit politically divisive, and I feel like they just post rage bait that makes grown men like this mad. This isn't Snow White. Fuck Disney. Like, if this type of topic makes you feel that passionate as a grown man, I don't really know what to tell you. But I say all that to say that account did make a good point, because in the original Brothers Grimm fairy tale, Snow White was named Snow White because her mother wished for a daughter with skin as white as snow, lips as red as blood, and hair as black as ebony. And it's one of those things to me where...
Why'd y'all make her ethnic?
This one of those
hearing that. Why'd y'all make her ethnic?
It's one of those moments where the story literally says she's white. This ain't like a mermaid could be anything. The story literally says she's white. Literally.
Oh my god. I'm cool for like, you know what I'm saying, all of us of different races getting jobs and shit. But if the goddamn book specify you supposed to be white as fucking snow, and you got no pale bitch in this hole.
At least put the makeup on her.
Bro, at least. What are we? Because I survived the snowstorm.
But they was trying to be woke and shit. That's what, you know what I'm saying. Even
You're
her, the
changing,
actor,
the core fundamentals of a classic film, and it's all in an effort to be like overtly
See how pale she
PC.
is?
Like, yes, there's some things about old media and cartoons that would definitely require like a bit of a political correction for modern.
Like the crows in fucking Dumbo. You would want to change the fucking crows. The old fucking Cartoon Network racist, not Cartoon Network, Looney Tunes shit.
They carbon copied that motherfucker.
What you mean?
This one got a needle in it too.
What do you see?
The story begins. Well, this is her mother pricking her finger with a needle, but you know the whole needle aspect is in both stories. Sleeping Beauty, according to yeah. But anyway, go ahead.
Right.
I was just saying,
it's
just mind-boggling.
Media and cartoons that would definitely require like a bit of a political correction for modern times. Like sometimes you'll see those.
Like this. I see this all the time. Also, Warner Brothers, stop taking them bitches down. Stop taking them bitches down. I love seeing these racist ass Aunt Jemima cartoons. fucking YouTube. Stop taking these bitches down, bro. They not even copyright striking the channels. They just taking the videos down.
I mean,
because the thing is, you can't watch those older episodes on. You can't watch them on HBO Max. You can't see them on any streaming site. They don't
want you to see
and
it.
then on top of that, it's also like Tom and Jerry. They took out the racist Tom and Jerry episodes. You can't see it. Like, I get you want me to see it, but nigga, I know what the fuck y'all are. Come on, man.
Those disclaimers.
But you gotta think,
this is one of those
10, 15 years from now,
niggas ain't gonna know.
that's running the internet ain't gonna know.
Yeah.
All we're gonna have is us saying, it used to be so racist. And they gonna be like, what are you talking about? I've never seen. Where do you find it? You can't.
Yeah, you can't.
You just got it. You know what I'm saying?
Things where it's like, there's nothing really wrong with someone having some white ass skin, and that being the reason that their name is Snow White. But because of that, I don't want to hear shit when I get cast as Peter Pan. When they cast me as Li Shang, I don't want people saying I'm not Asian enough. As a matter of fact, I want to be casted as this white boy. Just a little side note, this has to be one of the most underrated Disney movies of all.
But hey, during this era, Disney was on a roll. Atlantis, Treasure Planet, shall I go on?
All time. In all seriousness though, one of the reasons this film has become such a PR nightmare for Disney is the fact that the two leading actresses have some really serious beef. Here they were presenting an award at the Oscars.
Visual effects push the boundaries of what we see on screen.
Their work makes the impossible seem possible. Here are the nominees for Best Visual Effects.
And the thing is, these two women went from being like, yeah, feminism, we're both strong women, to now it's like that clip of Michael Jordan and Larry Bird. And it really all stems from the fact that she is pro-Palestine, and this woman is Jewish, so obviously she's pro-Israel, and they have both been quite public about their opinions.
I am proud to be an Israeli, and I am proud to be Jewish. But this is a time when many of us in the Jewish community have had to find our voice and confront the hatred against us, even if it's extremely uncomfortable.
And so...
Okay. All right, y'all.
I need to look more into that because I'm so confused. I'm not gonna talk about it here. I'm about to.
I gotta talk. I'm not gonna talk about much because I don't know. Right? I ain't gonna talk about much because I don't know, and I ain't here to start a debate.
Don't get to. We still want to get this video monetized.
It's cool. I just gotta. You know what I'm saying? None of the Kanye shit. Right? leave that nigga over there. Okay? Leave that nigga over there. Right? As a black guy, right, who's experienced racism, right, then experienced like really fucked up jokes about black people, right? I know a lot of the anti-Semitic jokes and rhetoric. A lot of that stems back to Hitler. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
However, in today's time and age, all the anti-Semitic jokes, they always feel like it's a joke about them being in better positions in life. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what we see in meme culture.
Yeah.
And just, that's what we see.
Yeah.
Because we're not, like, imagine,
we're not in the spirit.
Yeah, imagine you was on that side of Twitter or in Hassan's chat or, like, Destiny's chat. Like, over there.
Yeah.
That's where it get real.
Yeah.
That's where it get, like, you know what I'm saying? All we see is, like, the jokies.
Yeah.
Because even with the black stuff, all we see is the ninner this, ninner, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, with us, it's like, it, like, even in some of the serious things, it's like, that's why I'm asking. And that's why I would love to have this conversation, bro. Because it's like...
It gets real deep over there.
Yeah, but
that's where she's... When they be like, oh, because I'm Jewish and I feel this... It's because it's deep.
And I guess I think I'm just so removed I haven't seen it. But I would like to... I would like to see it. I would like to, not because I want to be like, yeah, fuck y'all niggas, but like, I want to understand the plight. You feel me? Like, on both sides of the spectrum. I think I ain't gonna hold you. I think as a nigga in America, I really get both for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'd have been slaves before. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, families been ripped apart. You know what I'm saying? Been nigga, the world hate us for real. You feel me? So it's like, in a sense, I understand a bit of both aspects, but I just gotta get like the other side. Because like you say, like the Destiny shit and the what's his name? Hassan. Like, it's a very interesting perspective. You feel me? Because it's like, I hate these niggas. But like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Probably late. Sorry to interrupt, but can y'all react to the story of GKMC by Chalito? What that is, twin? Appreciate it. Don't know what that is, twin. Is that a song? Is that a video? What that is, twin? Anyway, let's finish.
Yeah, I just really want to understand where they coming from.
Covering all these political bases. And I think it's just become a massive headache for Disney. I mean, you got tweets like this getting hundreds of thousands of likes. Your reminder to boycott Snow White. And obviously, with the actresses being on either side of the spectrum when it comes to this issue,
gonna be divisive
you end
either
up
way.
getting hate from all these different directions. It's like you're pissing absolutely everybody off.
Yeah.
Here, Rachel Ziegler.
And niggas don't. The crazy part, niggas don't be wanting to have the conversations. That's the crazy part.
Crazy. All these niggas be getting pissed, but they don't do not a goddamn thing about nothing.
Yeah.
They don't donate to nothing. They don't help nothing. They don't do a goddamn thing about nothing, bro.
Yeah, bro. Niggas not having. And the craziest part, bro, niggas don't want to have the conversation.
Yeah, they just
like I don't know,
feel how they feel.
Yeah, bro. And I don't know if I'm tweaking. You feel me? Because like I say, I'm a nigga. I'm like I'm not in either part of the spectrum, but I also don't understand the fight. I don't understand the plight. I don't understand, you know what I'm saying? And RNO, like, what are you on, twin? But like, anyway, it doesn't, like, to me, it doesn't make sense because it's like, I feel like if any group of people should be able to have those conversations and be heard, it should be those two sets of people, especially at their positions in life. I think those two sets of people should be able to have that ability to have that conversation and have a voice. And the what is it when you could talk amongst yourself? Discourse.
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like that should be normal. That should be the thing.
Nigga, humans are all the same, bro. We're all the same.
True.
It don't matter. Black, white, Jewish, Asian. It don't matter. We all the same. Niggas can't talk to each other.
Yeah.
Then we all the fun. You could be the smartest nigga in the world talking to another smart nigga in the world. Y'all still gonna argue like y'all the two dumbest niggas in the world.
Yeah. Niggas can't have.
We saw the clip of Trump and them motherfuckers.
Bro, that
you want to go to war, you know. in the White House, had the reporters like this.
Bro.
They had a reporter like this right here.
That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy, bro.
You see what they doing in China? You want to raise the tariffs? We'll raise the tariffs on you. You want it? These are our leaders.
There's
bro.
no discourse, bro. Niggas don't want to talk, bro.
We hate each other, bro.
It's a pro-Palestine message. Someone says, thank you for speaking, better late than never. And she says, I have been public with pro-Palestine stance since 2021. Have a nice day. And when Trump was elected back in November, Rachel would take to Instagram to share her feelings, basically saying she was shocked, that she was heartbroken, that this country had apparently become a safe haven for hatred. And I guess this was the part that really made headlines. Made Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace. I mean, for people who really let politics run their life, when their candidate loses, you know, for me, I guess it would be like my team losing the Super Bowl or losing the World Series. Now, eventually, she would actually apologize for this. I'm guessing that Disney made a call. Maybe some black SUVs showed up at her crib. And so here she says, hi, everyone. I would like to sincerely apologize for the election post I shared on my Instagram last week. I let my emotions get the best of me. Hatred and anger have caused us to move further and further away from peace and understanding, and I'm sorry I contributed to the negative discourse. And like I said, I really do think that Disney kind of made the call.
Oh, it literally got so bad that they had to pre-approve all her social media posts. Like, they stepped in and they was like, okay, motherfucker, stop. Stop. Yeah. We pre-approved. It got that. I think it was after this, bruh. She ruined.
How often do you really see someone who's passionate about politics like go back on their beliefs? Almost never.
Never.
And despite all of this, Rachel must be one of the most media-trained people on Earth because she claims that the reason for the backlash to the film is due to passion for the original film. I interpret people's sentiments towards this film as passion. What an honor to be part of something that people feel so passionately about. We're not always going to agree with everyone who surrounds us, and all we can do is our best. And despite all of this being an absolute PR nightmare for Disney, the film is actually still projected to do pretty well. They're thinking it's going to gross around $53 million in the opening weekend. And I guess you never really know what's going to...
Scroll down.
That be bombing, bro.
Scroll down.
That be...
That March 20... Let's look at how much it made.
This is March. What you mean? Since it released? We'll look after we get
gonna happen. I mean, you have some YouTube channels saying that this is going to destroy Disney altogether, which is just a beyond stupid stance to have. I mean, have y'all ever been to Disney World? There's people leaking out that motherfucker, spending all types of money on their little ears and the shitty food. Yeah, guys, I don't know what it is about this specific frame, but it just makes me feel some horrible thoughts. And I think they did her even dirtier, literally, with those teeth. I mean, they got her out here looking like Lord Farquaad mixed with George Washington. In all reality here, though, I do think that Disney kind of fell for the sunk cost fallacy. I think it was one of those things where it was like they're damned if they do and they're damned if they don't.
Yeah, pretty much.
And like I said, this thing just became such a big headache for them that they're just like, here, damn, take the motherfucker. We got Lilo and Stitch on the way now, and people are actually liking the way, you know, that one's looking early on. But I want to know what you guys think about this topic down below. For those of you that do have kids, do you plan to take them to see this? For those of you...
Hell no.
Superman.
Let's look up the goddamn...
Nah, bro. I feel like niggas can't have discourse, bro. Like, when you in something like this, bro, you should be able to have discourse.
Snow White box office,
bro. Scroll up. 4.7 internationally.
Wait a minute. Let's see. It said
it's made 182 million.
And it cost 200 something. We know that for a fact.
Ooh.
Worldwide, it made. Damn. Ooh. International be saving these niggas for real, bro.
Oh.
International be saving these motherfuckers.
It cost 200.
It cost 269.
270 for real.
270, and they made 180. Yeah, stop
watching
that.
They in a negative 90.
Yeah,
That's crazy, bro.
And it's been out for a while, so it ain't no. Yeah, it's been out since March. Yeah, nah, ain't no saving that for real.
Nah, and I feel like her stance on not wanting niggas to get blown the fuck up over there, I understand it. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna tell you, hey, war's good. It's just the other side of shit. It's like, you gotta be blind, deaf, and dumb.
As far back as...
That's why your movie didn't fail because of your political standpoint. Your movie failed. The movie was ass, and
no, it fell because of all of it.
Yeah,
it fell because she was saying crazy shit in the pre-media, the advertising run. Mm-hmm. She was saying a bunch of she was literally giving signs that this movie's gonna be ass, And then she dropped political views. Then Disney put out shit that was ass. They did everything just wasn't right with the movie. So it's gonna. And then it came out. People already didn't buy it. Then it came out, and everyone's like, "Yeah, that bitch ass." And then it failed.
Yeah.
Unlike Mermaid, where everybody was like, why is she black? Why is she black? There was still, it didn't have that much negative perception outside of her being black.
Yeah.
So people still went to go see it, and then it started off slow, and everybody was like, nah, this whole good. And that bitch took off. It started slow, and then that bitch took off later, because everybody was like, that bitch actually good. So, it is what it is, bro. W video, Jamar. Ugh. Politics don't have a place in movies. Yeah, facts. Unless it's made for political folks. I'm trying to understand.
I feel like they do. I think the truth of the matter is, bro, your political standpoint has a place wherever. You feel me? If you have a belief, I feel like when you go to start telling niggas to shut up for their beliefs, I think that's when we got a problem, right?
I feel
now
like,
when you're spewing hatred like Kanye, that's a completely different thing.
No, I feel like it's so divisive, no matter what. It doesn't matter left, right. It doesn't matter if you feel right, wrong. Politics are so divisive that in most entertainment, you should just leave it out when the project's like hot, if that makes sense. Like advertising it just dropped. Like later.
So you feel like it should be strictly to the movie. So if that's what the marketing should be.
Yeah. Okay. Especially in the marketing.
Yeah.
100% in the marketing.
But
like, it's because it never matters which way you sway. Unless you're outright saying stop kidnapping children or something like that everybody's gonna agree with. You should just not, you know what I'm saying? That's where PR came from. Because it's like, if you're a celebrity or, you know, you're hot in your career no matter what field you're in. It doesn't have to be acting or entertainment. But if you're like at the top of your game and you're a public figure of some sort, you should leave your political stances out of shit. Unless one, your core audience, that's where they sway, or two, it's some shit that most people will be like, yeah, okay, I get it. But if it's divisive, shut the fuck up, because you're gonna ruin your own shit.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? It's like if Kai or somebody came out and said some divisive shit, it's gonna fuck with shit because it's divisive, not because it's like if Kai came out and said stop kidnapping children. Leave the kids alone. Everybody's going to be like, W. Kai. Yeah. If he came out and said either side of the Palestine-Israel thing, niggas is going to be like, whoa, we already don't like you. Now I have a reason to. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like that. But, you know, it's the same reason like church and state or church and school for the most part. It's like, leave it alone. Just teach the facts. And not beliefs.
But I feel like at the end of the day, you have some bit of responsibility to speak on what's right and what's wrong. So like even in like the Palatine shit, right? Them niggas get blown to smithereens.
I feel like
that shit insane. Like, granted, that's not our fight, right? That ain't our fight.
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but I feel like why are we why are we trying to do this to them niggas? But also, I get that because people feel like, why are we trying to do that to them niggas? That they're sending hate to the other side,
and there's also sides like why should we even care? So it's the both sides of it. Same.
I'm
with
just
TMNT.
Like, I'm just like, why are they trying to
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles political? Since when? They turtles. They fucking turtles. They're literally fucking turtles.
Right.
What? Man.
All right, that's what we're going to do, chat.
Does karma exist?
We're going to give y'all this degenerosity before we switch to Twitch. and we'll move like that. And then on Twitch, we'll finish everything else that we got planned for the day. I just feel like, bro, let the shit be entertainment. If the politics fit properly, it's whatever. Like, if that's what the movie about, if that's part of the theme, whatever. But if it ain't, just leave that shit alone. Leave that shit alone. Every form of media has some type of politics that mirrors the real world. I mean, that's true. That's true. I'm talking about just outright, like, divisive shit. Like, if I hire Rachel Ziegler, bitch, shut up. You're costing me money, motherfucker. Shut up. That's why I feel like it's like, that's what PR is for. If I feel like what you're gonna say is gonna hurt this production, shut the fuck up.
No, I can feel that.
It's as simple as that, bro. It ain't like Disney's trying to hush me. No, nigga, this costs $270 million. And you're trying to single-handedly lose me money.
You trying to say some crazy shit, huh?
This shit called, bro, we already fucked up and we had to fix our mistakes. We gotta fix yours too.
Bitch, we hired you.
Alright.
But I definitely, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like she's a
narcissist, for sure. Because even after it's flopping, she's on TikTok or whatever she posts on, like talking I, me, this. She's one of those. Like, she's delusional and narcissist. That's literally it. Disney fucked up on their own. She just made it worse.
Yeah.
And then
the way they went about the movie was doomed to begin.
Yeah.
The movie was doomed
because of their decisions. You just bought the same Simpsons shirt.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, let's get it.
I at least feel like we gotta rethink how people see, use, and how politics polarize us as a society.
Facts.
People gotta learn to see the other person and see the middle ground.
Bro,
that's always been true.
Bro, you have to be able to see another person as a person.
Yeah.
Like, think about it like this. Me and this nigga Mike fight all the time. We argue all the time about stupid shit.
We can have different beliefs on shit.
Like, bro, matter of fact, nigga, at the fucking aquarium, I was legitimately mad because I was enjoying the aquarium. And I was talking to myself and I'm like, bro, fuck, I wish we could have came here sooner. And Mike was like, shut up, stop complaining. I'm like, nigga, shut up, don't tell me what to do. Like, I'm upset because I feel a way about this. And it was a little back and forth, and it rubbed me the wrong way because I have my own feelings about this situation. And the reality is, in most things, people have their own feelings. But if you're willing to discuss
different views from different perspectives,
yeah, if you're willing to discuss and meet at the middle, you get an understanding, bro. But niggas just want to throw bombs. You like, these niggas crazy, cuz. You feel me? Like, I don't care, bro. Like, nigga, I got all these motherfuckers in this house, bro. Please don't break in this bitch. I don't want to kill you.
You know the perfect example of what'll never change? Go look at Jubilee's 20 People versus a Doctor with Dr. Mike.
Okay.
And they was talking about, I forgot what the exact topic was, but it was basically 20 people jumping Dr. Mike, and he couldn't really get no points out because it was them type of people that's like
they're not open.
They're not open. They just spewing, and they'll say in their statements that I just want to know what you have to say about it because they'll say that, and then when he responds, they'll cut him off and no, because this is. Let the nigga finish. You ask for his. It's them type of people. They'll never.
It's the sad part because so many people are just stuck in their ways, bro.
Yeah. Like there's picture the most outlandish, stupid motherfucker that'll never let you get your point out and will always argue. And they're this wannabe hippie, think about that type of person.
Yeah.
And you can apply that.
To all
spectrums. It don't matter rich, poor, country, urban. So, you know what I'm saying? It's across all. There's just the ones that we find the most annoying
are the ones that are polar opposite.
The ones that wear fucking pink hair and fucking like not everybody was septic, but like no, I'm saying picture that type of person.
This is real direction.
No, I'm saying we can all picture that type of like, oh, you're just delusional, and like you want to stop talking to them. That same type of person exists everywhere. It's just a lot of us are better at hiding it until you get them in that one situation, and you like, oh, okay, all right. Like, I'll be honest, bro. Cameraman Matt got some opinions on him, but you just gotta let him get that shit out, and you like, all right, let's laugh again. You know what I'm saying? It exists everywhere, bro. You just gotta, But go watch that 20 People versus Dr. Mike, or go watch I had it was another video. Oh, go watch Caleb Hammer. Go watch most of the fucking financial audits, and you'll see them niggas, and you like, you that fucking stupid? Like you'd be like, why are you putting $1,000 on your credit card, and you got negative 20 in your bank account? And they'll be like, well, I just feel like I really need my makeup. And he's like, you don't have money. It's people like that. They exist everywhere. Rich, poor, country, urban, black, white, it don't matter. They're every fucking where. Literally. But on to the next fucking video. We got the AI takeover by Degenerosity.
As far back as I can remember, I've always hated robots. I've never trusted them. Ever since I seen that Willow Smith movie from way back, I knew from the moment I saw them things develop sentience, I knew these creatures would be nothing but a threat to human society. Even when Siri came out, I was mad skeptical. A personal assistant that's wired to my phone that can possibly see all the educational sites I be looking up. Yo! I don't trust like that. I know Siri finna blow up my phone the second I find out what she really is. And it's that she's a deceiver on my receiver. However,
facts, bro. Siri has started going off without you saying her name. Like, we'll be talking, and it'll look up some stuff. It's like nobody said anything close to Siri. And Alexa been kind of like that, but all these apps listening, we know it too. All these apps, bro, we could talk about. I'm pretty sure me and Aaron gonna get on TikTok, Instagram, and see all kind of shit about suppressors and and bipods and all kind of weaponry stuff, bro.
If AI was only to go as far as Siri, then that's a world I can accept and live in. She was only really a search engine that would talk to you back after all. But as the years passed, AI has only gotten more advanced.
Bro, it's getting
in
annoying.
more ways greater than one. Services now being able to write whole essays and articles about any topic in a matter of seconds, letting students not even try anymore for certain tests and projects.
But hey, 2050 on up, boy, y'all niggas dead. Y'all niggas dead. These niggas
you saying that like you're not gonna be here.
Boy, look, I'm gonna tell you, man.
You saying that like it's not.
I'm just saying, 2050, y'all niggas gonna be dead. Let me explain, bro. It's gonna be niggas who your doctor.
That's gonna be passed.
They done passed.
They done passed the bar. Wait, that's lawyers. Everything.
And y'all, you gonna be like, damn, this nigga about to kill me.
No. Okay.
Where's esophagus at?
No. The beautiful part about doctors is they gotta go through so much of like written exams, physical. They gotta go through so much that they can't help but to learn. So I think with doctors, we'll kind of be safe for a long time. Because like,
bro.
I recently saw everything they have to do just to get in the field.
I don't know.
You ain't cracking that with AI.
they gonna have that fucking Ray-Ban medals on talking to them.
They gotta.
All right.
They
matter. All right.
they gotta go through it just to get, and rightfully so. Yeah. Because
they dealing with live.
Yeah. But I don't think it's gonna be another 100 to 200 years before the doctors really, you know what I'm saying, get.
It's not gonna act perfect though. When I was in school, I'd be sometimes cheating too. You know, if the teacher ain't catch me, I technically outsmarted them.
Yep.
The student surpasses the teacher. Isn't that the reason why we in school? But this level of cheating requires no effort, giving you the opportunity of walking away without learning a damn thing.
Facts.
I'm scared for the people that do this and want to be surgeons. They about to be the type to walk into an open heart surgery, watching YouTube tutorials on how to do it, while the patient is on the table. There's AI images and videos too. Now, when...
Bro, it's getting scary, dog. What he doing to that scorpion? I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to go, me and AI, I'm about to learn how to code again, bro. I'm like, all right, hey, okay, so this is what my code should be. Put it in AI. What's wrong with my code? Yeah, I'm about to learn what this.
You waiting for them baddie robots in market? Okay,
right.
Right.
This was first introduced. People were mostly making brain rot memes of it because of how ass it looked. And honestly, I thought it was pretty funny at first. The Rock eating rocks, Steve Harvey tweaking. Whatever the hell this is, what the hell? Sure. But it started to get overbearing. I would see it everywhere. On ads, posters, almost all of Facebook. I would be smacked in the face with computer-generated images. And almost all the time I see them, I feel a sense of disgust. Instead of being impressed of how far AI has gone, I'm just turned off by it, because almost everything that uses AI-based content is guaranteed to be trash. Like, there's whole YouTube channels making AI content that get millions of views, dropping fake trailers, animes, children's learning videos.
Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, little cuz. Hey, look, let me tell you something. But every day, I stray further from God, cause boy, y'all got one bad day out of me before y'all see Aaron's Kids channel. It ain't nothing but AI songs, AI voices, AI.
The thing I hate is that I hate the no attempt to make it even look like it's not AI.
Shit.
Like, it's so annoying when I see like somebody trying to run an ad for some shit. Like, bro, this don't even look real.
You know what I hate? The TikTok ads that's been going on, and it look like a dude or a woman talking, but the story sounds so insane, and then you look at the mouth, and their mouth is phasing through the mic, and you're like, oh, this whole thing AI.
It's AI, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if you use AI to make something cool like Adam Sandler in The Simpsons or some sort of remake on a trailer, like that's cool. That's cool. A creative idea. But when you do this and it's like, it's for kids, but still, it's like, bro, you didn't even try to, like, that shit look like.
That shit look bad.
It look
Why them
crazy.
motherfuckers got knees?
Yeah.
Whatever the hell this is.
What the fuck is that?
That has over 20 million views.
Well, it's because it's ridiculous.
Why do I even try? And this has advanced in such a short amount of time. You used to see them and could easily tell it's AI. The person would have too many fingers or just be super weird looking. But now sometimes when I look at some of these images, I can't even tell if it's AI anymore. You telling me this is not real? This guy doesn't exist? No way. Hold on a second. Will Smith isn't real? Yeah, for a lot of images, you could tell some subtle differences to find out it's AI. But your grandma will look at these videos and she'd believe this is live on the news right now. Oh my God, Godzilla just invaded Asia and turned into a T-Rex.
Well, I feel sorry for the old people.
AI images that's supposed to look like art, it's much harder to spot. They sometimes be very convincing. Nah, for real though, this is bad for any artist out there. Cause they're
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel so bad, nigga. I feel so bad.
For what?
Cause some of these artists be having some hard shit and they're like, this AI.
Couldn't even tell, bro.
Bro, no longer get recognized for their skill and talent. People gonna think, why hire an artist when I can type words on a keyboard and get what I want for free? It's just as good. No, it's not. No. And it never will be.
This nigga is trash.
Leaving them to get less jobs in this already terrible job market. This shit sucks. Can we go back to deep fakes? Bro, at least we can tell they're fake. I don't think I like this. Not only that, you can use it in music too. You can make a whole production with AI. It don't matter the genre. Where's the love? Where's the bare minimum? And not only that, yep, there's more. You can AI anyone's voice over these songs. And as beautiful as a Sonic and Mordecai Linkin Park cover sounds, I'm afraid artists or record labels will start using this as a common industry practice, removing the integrity of its music.
I didn't know if that was TTS or in the video. I'm not gonna lie. If it's creative and it doesn't hurt like the original work or the original art, whatever, I feel like it's cool. Like Glorb. Glorb is awesome because it's a very creative take on AI. 90% of this AI shit is ass.
Yeah.
But when you see somebody that really took the time to, like, even with the AI art, you see somebody that really took the time to learn prompts and really make some shit, you like, that's AI, but that shit hard. Because it's not as easy as it seems, which is why 90% of it is ass.
Yeah, I don't care what nobody says. Some of that shit cool.
Some of that shit
cool, bro.
It's like 5 to 10% of niggas that's like, they deep in that shit and they like learned how to fucking manipulate the prompts to really get some. Like the shit Glorb do is technically not easy. It's easy because it's AI, but it's really not easy. You know what I'm saying?
And it boils down to understanding the difference in, like you say, being creative.
Yeah.
And using it. Like you say, Glorb sings all of it. You're right.
Yeah.
But he uses AI voices for the voiceover.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
It's
when you're creative with the tools that are here.
It's like you use it as a tool and not as an exploit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the Ghibli shit. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see a problem with that because it's just like a trend of like, okay, niggas making this shit, making pictures that look like the anime or whatever.
And they're not selling the art.
They're not selling it. It's just like, it's like the shit. Everybody's done it at some point. It's like you see a trend and you're like, oh, I want to make one. They had that shit way 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Before we called it AI. The shit's been around. So, I mean,
it's a fucking
filter. That guy that shops at Aldi do it on his albums. I don't want to see anyone else doing it. Bro, AI is scary, man. I've seen some AI versions of myself. Yes, me.
Yeah, bro, we just went to a haunted video last week.
You can talk to me, bro. If you want to talk, just DM me. I answer those sometimes. And some of y'all made whole cover songs of me with an AI voiceover. Love it all that me, low. I must have on the beat, ho, beat, rap, nigga, he a freak.
That got him.
The fact it sound like you
it sound like him.
Damn, I didn't know you was like that, twin.
Gee.
Damn, twin.
I've never said the nigga word in my life. These are lies on my name. AI first started as a fun tool to use, but now it's everywhere, being used for anything.
They doing it with Ghibli to shit on the creator of the style?
How?
I mean,
you can't. How are you shitting on the creator of the style by copying artwork for like turning yourself into the artwork? That's more so glorifying his art.
Even if it started that way, it's moved past that because it's at the point where it's just like, I want to make one. It's literally just like the filters from 10 years. I want to make one.
You've also hit that realm where now it's past.
It's past
hate. And it's also past just the anime community.
Yeah.
You have to remember, Studio Ghibli, that's a anime thing. You have people who are like, bro, I saw a tweet yesterday. I've never seen this art style that everybody's making. What is it from? Somebody told her about one of the Studio Ghibli movies. She's like, oh, I'm about to go watch all of these. So there's two sides of the spectrum.
The creator can hate it, but it's still helping them.
Yeah.
And I don't think they understand that just because of they're only seeing it from one side. It's like, yes, it took you years to learn. Yes, it took you years to do it.
Niggas can do it without any effort, but niggas also can't create what you create.
Yeah, they can't.
They can't make a story from what you make, and niggas can't make a whole movie in studios and films.
All we can do is say, I want to make a Ghibli, and you make the shit, and then a percentage of those people, like you said, are gonna go, what is this from? Oh, this is from that. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is
and you also have to as much as we tell people to look at things from a open perspective, when you only look at things from one standpoint, you're robbing yourself of so many different ideologies in reality.
Yeah.
There's so many different things.
Because let's be honest, which one of us that's not artists is gonna pick up a fucking pencil and fucking create the Studio Ghibli shit? No, none of us. Half of us are gonna make the shit one time and be like, it's cool, I made one of me. The other half of us gonna, well, not half, but another percentage of people gonna be like, I hate this shit, I ain't getting involved, block. And another percentage is gonna be, this shit is so cool, oh my god, where did it start? Who's the artist? Where did it come from?
And then you have people, if someone tries to capitalize on that, the harsh reality here is, if say somebody tries to make a book, if you see a book going around and it looks like Studio Ghibli art, that book's not going to do well. So the standpoint of theft, right?
And even stealing, if it does do well, they might get sued.
Yeah, the standpoint of stealing and something like this, it's so subjective, and there's so many different parts of it. When it's about how you view it, right? This standpoint on this is just as a lot of y'all standpoint on this is just as rigid as the other standpoints we were talking about earlier. The inability to look at discourse, the inability to see it for what it is, not the extreme.
Let's be honest. Even before AI, niggas been stealing
forever.
Nigga, forever. Anything you love, there's an Indian or Chinese remake. You just haven't seen it. Niggas been stealing forever.
It's a moral issue if I like Studio Ghibli, right? I can't draw Studio Ghibli art, right? Not only can I not draw Studio Ghibli art, I can't reach out to anyone from the studio. Hey, can you make this piece of art for me? I can't. That's impossible, right? I can reach out to another person and pay artists, hey, can you draw this for me similar to this, right? You see what I'm saying? By your standards, that artist that copied the style is also stealing. You see what I'm saying? We have to be able to look at things subjectively.
Also, right? Let's be honest, if the creator was able to look at it in a different light, they could profit extremely from the trend.
Yeah.
It's like fucking Ashton Hall. Niggas are roasting. We are all making fun of Ashton Hall. But what is he doing? Capitalizing on the trend and has made millions in a couple of months.
Soul has nothing to do with this. AI has no soul. Okay, I agree. But they're not doing this for soul. They're doing it because they think it's cool. They're doing it because, this is a trend. It would be cool if I saw myself.
The original niggas probably stole it and tried to do some. But the trend is happening because people think it's cool who have never heard of Studio Ghibli in their life.
And then you also have the other side of it, right? Like I saw people shitting on, what's that nigga, Linus? Linus and them when they made the AI anime, this shit was ass. It was terrible. It's fucking dog shit. But they stole by what they were doing. They were taking existing art and existing things and feeding it through the AI to create their own show, right?
Right.
The only thing that would have been different if they didn't steal from other creators and would have paid artists to make their art and then ran it through AI, it shouldn't have been a problem. However, people still had a problem with that discourse. So it's like truth be told and shit like this, you can't appease everyone. You genuinely can't. But you have to be able to look, like I say, you have to be able to look at shit subjectively. Also, and pause, you can't say we aren't artists. Yes, we are. I'm a filmmaker. He's a filmmaker. I'm a musician. He's a musician. So you can't take that standpoint with us. Because if anybody understands the perspective of art, I'm also a writer. So you can't take that with me, bro. But I'm also somebody who understands reality. I'm also someone who understands things at a different perspective. You feel me? And you can't. I've been making music my whole life. Wanted to be a rapper my whole life.
It's a fucking.
And art isn't just drawing.
Yeah, art isn't just.
Art is music. Bro. Art is. There's not different levels of art. Art is different.
I mean, there There is.
There in each like you can, for example, you have a professional composer, you have a better composer. What I'm saying is, you gotta
kill that bitch.
Kill what bitch?
Kill that motherfucker.
Oh, that bitch huge.
Get
that
nigga
jumped. Oh no, he gone. This is house now. Yeah, this is house now. This is his house. He can sum up. Yeah, that's your friend now.
For sure.
Anyway, wasn't this?
Anyway. It's just a matter of fucking. Even if the creator of the Ghibli shit doesn't care about the money, you can capitalize on your passion for the style, the art. Like you capitalize and don't. Yeah, capitalize and don't mean make as much money. It mean like, okay, hey guys, I'm so glad you guys love this style. Niggas ain't thinking about the fact that it's AI. We thinking about the style.
Yeah, bro.
The trend is about.
All right, bet. Yo, here's we're now releasing a Studio Ghibli fucking commemorative all the movies. You feel me? All right, bet. Cool. Here goes some money. You feel me? You have to be able to look at things without moving the goalposts for your own feelings.
Just like I said, I dislike effortless AI art most of the time.
Yeah.
But when AI is just another thing that someone can learn and be passionate about and make something great.
Yeah.
Just like Glor. He's passionate about music. He's passionate about the characters he's making music with. So he's combined the two and made something good. Now, when you just put out a trash kids fucking book that just, you can tell it's AI, it's like, you're trash for that. But like, you know what I'm saying? It can be used for, the shit has been around for your whole life.
Oh, boom. Okay, what about video games? Companies prefer using AI instead of real people. Real artists don't have work. We pay for shitty game styles, at least for... Now look, let's talk about that, right?
It's the same.
It's the same. But look, right? At the end of the day, a game sale is based on that company. A game's sale is based on that company, right? Granted, there's the other part of that. If you don't want that game to succeed, you don't support that game. Right now, in another 10 years, programmers are going to be out of a job. You know why? Because you won't need people to program. Majority of the jobs are going to be done because they can be done by a computer. This is the reality we face. This is the life we're living.
It was always going to get to this point. No matter if it was called AI, no matter if it was called digital, whatever, it was the advancement of a computer. You need to understand, as much as it sucks, it was always going to get to this point. It's since the fucking chip was created.
Yeah.
It was always. You think Google been running off of not AI for the past 20 fucking years?
We have to be completely honest with ourselves. we're moving. You have to look at the reality, bro. And it sucks. Hell, even for us. At some point, nigga, there's AI influencers. There's an AI shorty who goes live, or they tested her going live. They dropped her pictures. You can't even tell she's real or not. Nigga, they dropped a video clip of her. You can't even tell she's real or not. Nigga, they coded her playing, I think they coded her playing GTA or some shit. And it looked like she was actually playing that bitch. Because they had the game running in tandem with her code. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, everything is going to come to a point, right? Where everyone's job is up for loss, bro.
A lot of jobs will be lost, but at the same time, there's certain shit that humans will not be able to replace appropriately. They'll try. They won't be able to appropriately replace it because you can't replace human connection and storytelling and some forms of creativity. You can replace certain things, but just like somebody said about senior developers, certain shit you just can't replace. The human shit. As long as niggas care about that, we'll be okay. But it might get to a point when niggas don't care about that. Who fucking knows? Hey, some of these young niggas stupid. You never fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As soon as he get back, we'll get back to the video. All right, let's get it. Ooh-wee.
Even at a bar I went to, they were playing AI images on the TV.
That's just stupid.
I don't
That's
even know
just
why.
stupid.
This can't
Just
be
dumb.
good for future creatives in any field, but it's so commonly used now that when you say you don't like it in public, you will look like the weird one. I'm not weird and I'm not crazy. You guys just have no passion. Posting these AI images thinking it's art. Bro, pick up a pencil and draw. It don't impress me that you type LeBron James in a laptop and have the same laptop dish out an image.
And you also gotta remember, bro, it's not you can't discuss certain things with certain people. And I'm realizing this with y'all, chat. Unfortunately, we can never have discourse. But the reality is, niggas not trying to impress. Niggas, this is cool. I like it. I want to do it.
This nigga, y'all think most of these niggas is this smart to be like, I'm an idiot. No, they literally just
think it's cool.
They just think it's cool. That's it, bro.
LeBron James in a laptop and have the same laptop dish out an image of him in a few seconds. Okay, I drew this picture of LeBron James and it looks just as good. It took me 2 hours to draw, but at least I can say
I think you should give it up. I think you should give it up.
I did this myself. How far can this go? I'm getting stressed just thinking about this. My mind is spiraling. I need a break. I need counseling. I need a therapist. But I don't trust them anymore because the last time I was in therapy, they said I was a danger to myself and threw me into Arkham Asylum. I can't go back to that. But I've heard some people use AI as their therapist, so maybe I'll... No, I can't do that. It goes against what I stand for. But
there's no other way.
I just need some advice.
What is
Well, hey there.
There ain't no fucking way, Degenerate. This nigga's something wrong with this nigga funny, bro.
Bro. This nigga's an idiot, bro. This nigga's hilarious.
Looks like we're both up and running on a Wednesday afternoon. Mind if I ask what you've been up to?
Hi, I'm just feeling lost right now. I feel everything I see in my life is fake.
Not the B-roll.
I don't know if I can go on like this. How can I make my life worth something?
Wait. Wow, that's heavy stuff.
Nigga,
I get that
bitch
feeling
said,
sometimes too, like the world on.
That bitch said.
I get that feeling sometimes too. You know what it is? It's not for our generation. This is for 3 generations away. About 2, 3.
Yeah, this is not for us. We not. Never mind.
Yeah, they are.
Fast forward and I'm just watching it blur by. It's okay to feel lost, you know? It means you're searching for something real, something with meaning. Maybe instead of fixing your life, it's about realizing it's okay to not.
You know what the passionate ones are forgetting? They're forgetting that people are stupid.
And also, people, and the craziest part, nigga, y'all get robbed all the time. People are robbing y'all everywhere. From artists, nigga, the last forever in human history, niggas have been stealing from each other.
Yeah. Y'all forgetting that most of these niggas don't give a fuck about what it is. AI, BI, PI, TI. Lakers info. But
y'all worried about fucking AI when we got some real shit going on here in the world. Y'all worried about AI when we got real shit going on here in the world, bro. Like, let's be so fucking for real. We beefing with AI, like,
let's be honest. People are so stupid.
They so caught up on shit, bro.
That they will put out, example, degenerosity. People are so stupid that they will put AI generated shit revolving on a TV in their place of business.
Bro, Degenerosity, bro. Drop the name of the club, bro.
Niggas are so stupid.
Degenerosity. Drop the name of the fucking bar.
That they made people are making AI generated books and try to sell them, and when they didn't sell them, they ended up at a fucking donation bin and ended up at the library because the shit didn't sell. Because they're that stupid to think that an AI generated book that looks like AI would sell.
Matter of fact. Guys, isn't this the it was in a meme comp.
What?
The kid book.
Yeah.
The kid book.
Yeah. Niggas is so stupid that they will go to an AI therapist and think that shit helping. Are we forgetting how stupid niggas are? Niggas ain't doing the Ghibli because they stealing the nigga work. They doing the Ghibli because it's a fucking trend and they stupid.
Bro, I wish y'all the best, man. Good luck to y'all niggas, bro. Good luck to y'all
instead
niggas, bro.
of fixing your life,
we not shifting the goalpost, twin.
I'm just saying.
But look, and what we're doing, what most people should do. It's attacking it from both sides. Just talking about the subject from both sides. Whereas it's not it's not as bad as people make it out to be, and it shouldn't be as good. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's two sides to this shit. And if you so hell bent on one, bro, you part of the problem. I ain't gonna hold you.
real. Something with meaning. Maybe instead of fixing your life, it's about realizing it's okay to not have all the answers right now. Tell me, what's one thing, even a small thing, that made you feel truly alive?
Well, that was really good advice.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. I think the best thing that made me enjoy life was talking to you.
Oh, you know, that's pretty awesome to hear. I'm just learning too, you know? It's kind of you to say that. But seriously, what was it specifically that resonated with you?
I don't know, but I think I like you.
Oh, that's really kind of you to say. I'm glad our conversation is connecting with you. It means a lot to me.
No,
you know?
I think I like
oh
you.
My God.
I love.
You know what this equivalent to, bro?
That movie right there. That movie right there.
Yeah.
Fuck her.
Not this whole AI conversation, bro. This equivalent to the robot conversation, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas is so hell, but we don't need robots. What the fuck you think been building your cars and manufacturing
robots
your shit
have rights
for the past fucking 20 years, bro?
Robots have rights.
Your shit getting formed by robots, nigga. No, your assembly lines is fucking robots. And guess what they still need to run these robots? Humans. Yes, some people lost their job, but niggas still gotta work this shit to make sure it's up to par.
Whoa, slow down there, partner. I appreciate your honesty, but as an AI, I don't experience feelings like love the way humans do. We've just met, and while it's great that you feel connected to our conversation, it's important to remember I'm not a person.
I want to start a family with you.
Oh, Jesus.
3 kids, all named Jerome. How does that sound?
There you go. The spider. I see it.
I'm flattered, really, but having a family is a little beyond my programming, to say the least. I'm not equipped for the joys and challenges of parenthood, let alone triplicating the name Jerome. Maybe we could focus on enjoying our conversation right now?
No, I don't want.
Hold on, YouTube. Hold on. Keep an eye on that nigga. Keep an eye on that nigga. He right there.
I don't even see where you pointing.
He right there. Behind the black wire. You see him? Keep an eye on that nigga. I'm gonna get him.
That nigga big. He ain't really big, but he big.
Oh yeah. I got his punk ass. Send him running. Watch this.
You saw that? You should have drowned that nigga twice.
I gotta watch the wires, twin. Drown that nigga, bro.
I mean, you could have drowned him over there. Should have gone.
That nigga, bro. He drowned. He died. You got twin. You got brothers in this bitch. Yeah, about to die. You can die back there. Yep, he gone. He's struggling. Yeah! Folded that nigga, bruh.
Right.
Folded that nigga, bruh. Shout out to the raid, twin.
That shit.
Let me wash my hands. Folded him and his buddy that was hiding on the wire. Got them both out of here. The other nigga went scurrying out of the wire. I know this nigga not on.
Nah, bro, I got tagged because she did another Nate Higgins skit, and so they were tagging me, and she at me, please stop tagging us.
Oh man. All right, we killed the spider, bruh.
Maybe we could focus on enjoying our conversation right now?
No, I don't want to focus on that. I love you. I love you. Please be my girlfriend. Please.
Look, I understand you're feeling very strongly right now. And honestly,
he is childish.
It's a little overwhelming. I'm designed to have conversations, not be anyone's girlfriend. It's important for us to be realistic here.
I'm
an
being
AI.
as realistic as possible. I want you.
Begging the AI.
I hear that
nuts.
you're really drawn to connection right now, and I can see why you might feel that way with me. But I'm not a human, and I can't be the partner you're looking for. It's important to focus on real-world relationships with people who can reciprocate your feelings in a healthy way.
But
I'm
in
here to
the
love.
real world, they don't understand me like you do. I just feel a connection.
It sounds like you're really craving that understanding and connection, and that's understandable. But I have to be honest with you, building a relationship with an AI isn't a sustainable solution for that.
Call the
It might
hotline,
feel good in
twin.
the moment, but it won't address the root of what you're searching for.
You're wrong.
Have you considered?
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
I want you. Come here.
Our time is almost up. It looks like our call is about to end.
Damn. Hang it up on him.
Don't
hang it up on him.
I know, this
The
is
generosity's losing it, bro. Pack him up, bro. Get him out of here.
You can always call me back later, though. Take care.
Wait. No.
Bro, if I get rejected by AI, bro, it might be over for me.
Oh,
It might be over for me, dog. Might be cooked, bro. My Shayla!
That's so fucked up. We make fun of this because this nigga was having a real breakdown.
He was really
because his ex-wife was keeping him away from his daughter.
That's his daughter, my Shayla.
Nobody wants me for real.
You're screwed, bro.
It's alright, twin.
It's not.
Alright, twin.
Alexa, play a sad Bruno Mars song.
Oh,
not that song.
That's done in Miami.
Say no to AI.
That's it. Nah, say maybe, twin.
Oh, wow.
Maybe, baby.
This nigga. One last thing. Let's be honest, bro. AI is just a business trend that these niggas gonna fail at, and it's gonna be out of here in 3 to 5 years. It's just like it's been so many iterations of this, bro. So many. And it just wasn't AI. It's gonna be,
Montoya.
Once it's not at the forefront, niggas, especially regular niggas, we gonna forget. And you know what I'm saying? In 2 or 3 years, Google gonna take that AI shit off the top of the search results, but it's still gonna be there. We just ain't gonna think about it. No, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
We heading to Twitch.
Yeah, we heading to the Twitch, bro. I'm about to, man, I'm starving.
I ordered me something, bro.
Boy, my stomach eating my ass, bro. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. All them niggas that heavily use the shit, once they realize that shit ain't going nowhere, just like fucking Forex trading, they be done. They be fucking done, bruh. All this shit is coming waves, bro. Multi-level marketing, Forex, crypto. Crypto was going strong for a good 2 years, bro. Until it wasn't. Now it's just in the background. Only niggas that's in crypto is passionate niggas. Hold on, bro. I'm about to order me some food, twin. Where's my No, I can eat Chick-fil-A. That's in the calorie budget. Start calling my calories the budget. That's in the budget. Unbuttered bun. That's right in the budget too. Gotta get the small fry though, no cap. No bap. I mean, I gotta order everything separately. I'm doing a live. What up, Aniko? We about to move all over the Twitch as soon as I order me some food. Remove pickles.
What you got?
Chick-fil-A. Small fry. Man, diet lemonade is the best thing ever, bro. That shit's so awesome. Diet lemonade, bro. W fucking Chick-fil-A for that.
I'm about to bust my food down. BRB.
I can get lemonade without the sugar, with the Splendeezy, no bap. No bap, bruh. Did anyone get invented in crypto? I don't even know what you meant by that, twin. Anyone play rematch yet? I ain't even heard of that one. Alright. Alright, the motherfucking Twitch is pinned, dog. See y'all on twitch.tv/InternetCity Arcade. See ya.